Well, hello peeps, here we have a soul shuffle match at 1900 rating. As usual, we shall go over the good, the bad and the ugly while we showcase some new DH tech. You should have a little pop-up on the screen or have the import down below in the description. This build is not really new, it's something that's been kind of discussed or theory craft for a little bit now. It's generally the build that we were going to use with the 4 set, but it seems to have gotten some more popularity since it fixes one of the current DH main flaws, I would say. So first, let's go over the pros and the cons of the build. The pros, of course, this is compared to the Essence Break build. The pros, the main pro is increased survivability. It fixes that biggest issue, I would say, right now of DH. And it has a more sustained damage. So, the main pro is really the increased passive survivability, coming from the fact that you have a lot more uptime on metamorphosis, and you have a lot more I-beam procs, and I-beam, of course, with the collective anguish talent, it heals you a bunch of health. So, it finally fixes kind of the healing, I guess, problem that DH started to have, right? This is kind of brought on by the nerfs to Soul Rending last season, but also this was kind of an extra nerf this season is that the Leech got nerfed. So we were using, at least I was using Leech to get back to kind of the normal levels, right? With the Soul Rending nerf, but now you don't have the, you can't really do that. Like Leech, I think it's like 2% or something if you get the enchant, so it's really weak comparatively, right, to just going speed or even to just grabbing avoidance probably. So it's just kind of a problem that was created last season, or I would say created in last season and then kind of extra in this season with the Leech nerfs. So this build fixes that issue very well by just giving you a lot more uptime on metamorphosis and also giving you a lot more I-beams, which also heal you a bunch. So it's I think that's the main reason why people are also kind of switching to it over the Essence Break build. So what would be the cons, right? No Essence Break burst window and more dependent on uptime, in my opinion. So no Essence Break burst window, it's really kind of uncomparable. You can get some nice burst going with the Shattered Destiny or I-beam build, let's call it. You can get some good burst going, but you need procs, you need a bunch of things to kind of line up for you. On the other hand, for the Essence Break window, you can, those can increase the damage, but you don't really need those to do a lot of like DPS. So the Essence Break window still does, I would say, like, if you get all the procs, it's gonna do like 40k more DPS. If you don't get the procs, it's gonna do like 20k more DPS. And also there's like a luck component, because you have like the reset talent that resets, not reset, sorry, but like double strikes your chaos strikes and annihilations, and if you get lucky with those, you can do a lot of burst, right? But if you don't, then it's like, I don't know, it kind of doesn't, it just doesn't do as much damage as the Essence Break window in its windows, right? You get a lot more sustained damage though, so that's like the, I would say, the up of the build, right? And you can still do good burst with your metamorphosis if you like. I'm gonna be doing a DH rotation video today, so I'll be looking out for that as well. So we will have, I will be showing the kind of new burst rotation with this build and kind of maybe updated burst rotations for the Essence Break build. So in conclusion, I really need to do some more testing personally, but I think the build fixes one of the biggest current weaknesses, and in threes, the weaknesses of the build can actually get fixed by teammates, right? You don't have as much burst, okay, you just play with a Boomy, right? Or you play with a Destro Warlock, right? But you're still doing good DPS and you have a lot more survivability. I also would say it's kind of hard to get like certain, like Netherwalk. I feel like certain comps, like, sub-rogue comps and stuff like that, where Netherwalk, I feel like, could completely shut down an entire go for free, right? I feel like those, it's very hard to get to Netherwalk, so you might want to switch into Essence Break, how would you say, for versus rogues and stuff, but otherwise, I think the build is better. I just need like more testing. It's better for like general play, let's say it like that. Here we're just gonna commentate on the game. We got an easy comp here, me and Boomy, we're just cleaving them. At this point we kind of, they're drained off, right? They're both extremely low, and yeah, my hands just falls over. Kind of having a, what would you say, meta comp. I also have to inform you here that only 4.3% of you are subscribed, so if you have been enjoying the content, do consider smashing that subscribe button and do some liking or whatever, you know. Here kind of a weird position for the enhance to not go up, because we have the boomy just walk up, so he should have walked up, I think, right away. He gets brought up by, I think he was like rescued by the evoker there, but I'm not sure. I think he also, it looked like he jumped with the feral lunge. Here I'm just doing some pumpage onto the boomy. Also very nice that I'm using the talent that reduces magic damage if they get hit by sigils. So versus like a boomy and here the paladin, it's gonna reduce a lot of damage without me ever popping cooldowns. Right here I finally pop some cooldowns because I started losing HP, but otherwise I would have, right, with just that magic damage reduction, and that is just enough. We were able to get here a good combo. The healer didn't have trinket or anything, so really good. Here probably gonna go for enhancement. Now, kinda hard, right, the decision. I feel like enhance is really tanky right now, and with the retribution saving enhance kind of even tankier than probably enhance saving the retribution, so it's kind of a hard choice. Here I just pop darkness, but the druid jumps away, unfortunately. I should make one of those macros that tells me, right, that tells people, yells out darkness down, right, because I feel like a lot of times people still don't like, they just run away from darkness. I'm just pumping. I should be destroying these grounding totems, reacting to that, it's kind of a mistake. Try and help my boomy out, especially when he's like that higher, you know, long range where he can't really probably do it himself. There I must say it's a kind of a screw up with this build. You really want to channel I-beams fully, and I had a fully channel, I think, there, but I cancelled that myself, so that's kind of a mistake with the build specifically. How would you say? Here gonna go boomy. Enhance is also possible, you can just cleave them both, but generally having boomy just play defensive is the way to go, I would say. It's also kind of a hard, they're gonna play pretty good for quite a while, I would say. Like, this evoker is gonna do a really good job at pulling. This evoker is really good, by the way. He really gaps the restoration druid, but yeah, it's just insane. Like, you'll see a little bit later when they get like an 8-second cyclone on me, because he's running the talent that increases CC on you, right? So like, there he also used that something roar, I forget what it's called, but like to stun me additionally with the flyby spell. Here we get some nice pumpage, but unfortunately the evoker is just dangerous. I also trinketed something stupid, I'm pretty sure. I didn't even notice what I trinketed, but it's pretty sure something stupid. Just pumping. Should be looking for some CC. I am probably actually looking for it right now, but yeah, look at this, the evoker just doing some amazing moves. I was probably looking for the CC, but I just didn't have the... Sorry, I didn't have... the evoker was on DR, that's why I didn't go for it. Now the evoker has no flying shroud, so... you can't really do it. Here I think we're gonna get some nice pumpage going. I get cycloned again. Unfortunately, I trinketed something stupid somewhere, probably, so... that's why we're having this issue. Again, I'm should be looking for some CC here, going on the healer. The nullifying shroud is over, but I guess I'm committed to pumpage. Here I get a nice AoE stun. I think this is gonna give us some pressure, for sure. I almost get a fully channel, but the worker just again does the thing that increases the CC duration and then stuns me for 4 seconds with the flyby. Insane, like actually insane. Honestly, that ability with like how low CCs are now is kind of like really strong selling point of Evoker. Here I push in just because like I almost get the kill, but no, I'm gonna get Chain Cyclone though now. I'm gonna get another Cyclone, nope, okay. Yeah, I do get now. Here I almost fudge up, like I should have just did the... I should have done the darkness first there, like that was almost a fudge up. Oh, so close, so close. Here in the last match, I'm just gonna be going boomy again. Kind of a harder, I would say. With Retribution we have a lot more... has freedom. Rat also I think deals more damages to the Boomkin because the... we got Thorm's build, the Shaman, so that, and it's not even just Thorm's build, it's like Deep-Rooted Elements build, so a lot of physical damage, and versus Boomy plus Paladin is just not good, like physical damage is not good. Probably also K stacked, right, so he's not doing as much damage in the... you know, damage with lightning bolts as much as he's doing with having a Storm Strike on a low cooldown and stuff. So it's just kind of unfortunate, I guess. I feel like it should have ran also Static Field to kind of help us out with uptime, but this is what it is. I try to get some CC going on the healer here. I do get a chain. Unfortunately, my Shaman is like not there doing damage. He gets a nice proc, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Try to do some hunt shenanigans there. That's one thing that I'm still figuring out. Here I get the 8-second cycle, actually 7 seconds, but yeah, huge. Like this just shuts me out, like out of the fight, like completely. Like especially in these days, like 8 seconds out of the fight for 1 CC. Oof, disgusting. But as I was gonna say, the hunt I'm still figuring out where to put the hunt in the rotation, in the combo. Like I'm having some trouble figuring, I guess, out where the best time is to put it in. Here we get a really close, right? We almost kill each other. We almost both win the game. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things the YouTubers want you to do, and have a nice day.